and it is for the Gtfp Bantamweight title. Please welcome one more time in the blue corner, fighting out of 12-gauge MMA, an unbeaten fighter with 3 wins, no losses. Ladies and gentlemen, Charlotte Cooper! Representing Aspire MMA, an amateur record of 7 wins, 2 losses. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome one more time, Lexi Rook!
Lexi Rook, fighting out of the red corner, 7-2, representing Aspire Combat Sports Academy as she takes on the very dangerous and undefeated Charlotte Cooper. Lexi with the experience, Cooper undefeated. This should be a heck of a fight. Lexi is collecting amateur titles around the country. She's the Cage Warriors Academy Southeast Flyweight Champion. She's the MMA Flyweight Champion, and now she's competing here for the Gtfp Bantamweight Championship. So Charlotte Cooper's got her work cut out for her against a far more experienced and dangerous opponent.
Absolutely. If Lexi gets the belt here, she's going to have to buy herself a new belt cabinet, I think, because like you say, she's going around the country collecting them, and like you say, the far more experienced fighter coming into this fight, but Charlotte Cooper's very dangerous.
That's
like you
right.
say, undefeated.
That O makes you dangerous. You don't know what it's like to lose. Lexi, though, grinding away at the moment. Good head position, burying that head right into the chin, underneath the chin, controlling the position.
Absolutely, that's what makes it difficult for Charlotte to get out of this position. The fact that head position, and the fact that she's driving it into the chin and just under the jaw. It's really difficult to kind of get any space to do anything when you're on the receiving end of that.
And just that forward pressure and a little change of level almost took Charlotte Cooper to the ground. So Cooper has got, just noticed, got the leg grapevine and wrapped. Cooper's still doing well, trying to get that other underhook in. But Lexi just being heavy. Lexi 7-2, only 1 finish, but she just keeps the pace on you.
Absolutely, yeah. She's got one hell of a gas tank on her, and yeah. You know that if this goes into the later rounds, she's got it in her back pocket to use that experience, use that gas tank of hers to grind out a victory if she needs to.
Working really hard in the clinch here up against the cage, trying to secure the takedown perhaps, but Charlotte Cooper having none of it. Trying to keep that nice wide base, overhook on the right hand side.
Yeah, you want to see Charlotte try and get an underhook here and reverse the position if she can, but
now if we were fighting under a different rule set, you can see how Lexi controls the position of the head and the neck, and that's just rife for bringing a knee straight up. But
absolutely,
amateur Charlotte's going to just have to take the knees to the body instead. And Lex just working hard. Charlotte again, though, not capitulating, making Lexi work, and both of them going to feel the strain of this round.
Yeah, definitely, and you wonder if this is a tactic here from Lexi to work on her in the first round. She knows she's got it in her back pocket to go the distance if she needs to, so kind of work and grind her opponent down in the first round, and then obviously that will pay dividends as this fight goes on. Be interesting to see how this round starts now, whether he's, like we say, Charlotte tries to be a bit more mobile on the feet, and she actually looks for a single leg takedown.
Straight in on the single, well, yeah, and tries to bull rush Lexi into the cage. She's still deep in on that single. Lexi defending well.
You thought she may look for a high crotch a minute ago, but she's working very, very hard for it. But Lexi
defending well. And you think if Charlotte can just lower her level a little bit and take it to the double leg. She was well under the one hip.
This is great takedown defense, by the way.
Oh, Lexi's
fantastic.
But again, both these young ladies working incredibly hard in this position. Charlotte trying to drag Lexi down to the ground. Lexi maintaining composure, that nice wide base.
Yeah, she looks like she's got that underhook as well on the far side, which is obviously helping to keep her upright.
Lexi just trying to throw a couple of little shots in there, now trying to get that arm underneath.
Good pressure though by Cooper. It's kind of reversed the roles from the first round.
Absolutely.
as they say, fight fire with fire. So
Lexi, though, managing to find a way to chip away. She's got to be careful not to give up the position, but right now she's looking comfortable and confident. And
she's the one landing the strikes, like you say, in this position, which, if it does, the round does continue in this vein, it'll be interesting to see how it's scored, because obviously working for the takedown.
I think the key has to be effective.
Exactly. And if you're getting consistently hammer-fisted while you're
going particularly effective. And although she's had a ton of cage control, a ton of control time, not much has been done with it.
Absolutely.
But we're not judging it. And what are the judges looking for there? Because essentially, Cooper is the one going forward. Cooper is the one determining where this fight is taking place and how this fight is taking place in this round.
Definitely.
Better get Lexi. This straight gets underneath that. Reefs her straight back up. Cooper's had a really hard time adjusting her levels. And whenever she gets in good position, Lexi finds a way to rag her back up.
Yeah, definitely. I have been impressed with how she's managed to maintain this position, though, because a couple of times when Lexi's got the underhook and looks like she could reverse it, got a big head kick there when they separate.
Just stepped out of the way there to Cooper, just out of reach, the toes slapping against the cheek, perhaps. And then we get a reverse of what we've seen before. We're back to the first round with 10 seconds left. And again, it'll be really interesting in the judge's eyes. You know, the majority of that round was controlled positionally by Cooper. Yeah. Nice to see like when these guys make it, they're still giving back to the grassroots.
Absolutely, yeah. It's brilliant to see when you see all these guys in the corners, like helping out their team and things, as you say, giving back to the younger guys coming through.
Davey Grant here earlier tonight. I mean, what, a week after his huge fight against Marlon Vera. Events like this are so good for the UK MMA scene, and I'm so pleased that we're finally back.
And it's been a fantastic show from start to currently where we are, and it's still a long way to go.
You know, both happy to sort of work a little bit at distance here. Neither one of them have run in for the clinch. A big right hand thrown by Charlotte Cooper there.
I like this from both fighters. Just differentiate from the first two rounds. Kind of, they've had that feeling out process in the clinch up against the fence. They've both kind of dominated in those positions for periods, and now they're kind of going, right, let's see what we've got on the feet, and a big right hand there lands.
Yeah, she's going to keep Lexi honest for this whole fight. And now Cooper pushing Lexi into the cage, driving that forehead into the side of the face.
This is where I'd like to see her use some of those strikes and set up those takedowns. And that's exactly what she's doing. That's
almost like you're in her corner.
It's a nice little tweak from what we saw in the last round, because it really gets Lexi thinking about what's coming next.
And again, neither competitor has seemed all that frustrated with the fact that they've not been very successful in the clinch in terms of taking down and doing damage, but both have been happy to go there.
Absolutely, yeah. Both seem comfortable in this position, and both girls kind of seem like they look like they're happy to be in this position and wear on their opponent. So, as you say, no signs of frustration, and this is a real good chance for a takedown here.
Yeah, Lexi's got her legs crossed there. Now, as I say that, she opens up that stance again, a nice wide base.
Yeah, really good hips there. You can see just the motion of the hips to defend the takedown. Like you say, a nice wide base. And
trying to chip away at the body was Rook, trying to get Cooper off her, but Cooper, like a blanket, is just smothering Lexi Rook against the cage at the moment.
Yeah, I like that she's switching between that single leg and double leg, trying to chain it together and keep Lexi thinking. But
I've had cups of coffee that haven't lasted as long as the cage control here. Head kick there, but Cooper eats it like it was nothing. Lexi now starting to put a little bit of pressure on, but straight into the clinch again, and it slows down a little bit.
Almost like a replica of round two there. They separate from the clinch. She's got to get that guard back up when they separate, because we saw her get caught there, and we saw the toes brush against her in the second round with the kick. She's got to be careful of that when they separate from that clinch position.
Although having your back to the cage is no picnic, it's not like it's easy to be the one bullying as well. You've got to be putting that energy in.
Absolutely. I think you and I, Steve, probably are more tired watching this fight than those two girls competing in it so far.
At the moment, now Lexi sort of controlling the outside. The center of the cage is hers, making Cooper. Oh, a huge right hand over there, and another
one.
Again, if nothing else, it's that right hand that's going to keep Rook honest, and Cooper's happy to throw it.
Absolutely. Lexi has to be careful throwing that leg kick naked because of those big right hands coming over the top and the straight right hand. She's been caught a couple of times like that, so she has to be careful. Set it up with a jab or a feint.
And we get back into that clinch position again, and all fight, both these young ladies have been working incredibly hard from this position. Lexi, though, doesn't want her back to that cage for long, gets off, knee to the body, and now Cooper's turn to take her back off the cage. She peels Lexi around, maybe looking to hip toss, like a judo throw, and now Lexi on the back. I mean,
she's looking to get hook in here. And
clear instruction there from the Charlotte Cooper corner. Stay on your feet. Don't allow this takedown. And again, both these young ladies working incredibly hard. Lexi with a little foot stomp there. That's a bit nasty.
They're never pleasant, are they?
But again, the control, knee up, knee to the body again.
She needs to try and break this grip of Lexi Rook here to try and then peel herself back on the inside and get chest to chest again, because at the moment she's kind of in this position where she's half given up her back, but she can't really turn herself around. She wants to swim that right arm over.
Again, nice knee to the body from.
But Lexi's defending it really well. She's maintaining this strong position very well.
And staying busy enough, referee looking on, but
yeah, as long as
Lexi keeps working, there's no way that the position will get changed. But again, Cooper, no quit at all, just working on trying to peel off those hands, trying to get her posture and her base back.
Forcing that right arm on the inside, look, and now she stands a better chance of breaking that grip.
Sometimes we are like the two luckiest guys. I mean, the quality of the fights we've seen thus far, the quality of the exchanges here, the heart, the drive. This just, I love MMA.
I couldn't have put it any better myself.
Foot stomp and a knee to the thigh. I mean, Lexi trying, just staying busy, chipping away.
The fact that Lexi's head is just over the top of Charlotte's as well is making it difficult for Charlotte to kind of stand upright and turn into her. She's using brilliant head position and head pressure, Lexi, to maintain this position. And just as the 10-second warning goes, she manages to
stay. I mean, the no quit in either of these competitors. And amateur women's champion Charlotte Cooper fighting out of the blue corner. The Pitbull West Coast t-shirt, fighting against Aspire Combat Academies.
Still looking to land that big right hand, isn't she?
Oh, she puts some heat into that right when she throws it. Again, Lexi controlling the center of the cage, but Cooper's pushing forward. Lexi straight back to the center, puts Cooper back on the back foot, and
the big overhand. I like what we saw from Charlotte there. She kind of ducked her head down as though she might initiate a takedown, and then came over with the looping left hook and the follow-up right hand. Just getting Lexi constantly thinking when they're on the feet.
Rook again in on the clinch, trying to pull in. Now looks like she might have a little more success, breaking her down bit by bit.
Peel that arm out and pull her away from the fence. And
now is she going to plop herself in?
First takedown of the fight, I think.
Yeah. Is she going to plop herself in? Is she going to look to try and go straight into the mount, or is she going to sit in half and pound? She's in a great position.
Yeah, she's controlling the leg, so it's really difficult here for Charlotte Cooper to kind of peel herself away from Lexi and get her back on the fence and try and get back to her feet.
If Rook can get Cooper flat backed on the canvas, it could be
it's a dangerous position.
Then now full mount, looking to try and get a position, get some posture, throw some shots. Her patient, I mean, again, very patient. Charlotte's going to have to use that cage. Is she going to give up the back? Lexi just looking to control, waiting for the mistake to be made so she can capitalize. Sitting heavy and full mount.
Like you said, I'm really impressed with the patience that she's showing here. It's easy to, when you get in this full mount, to go a bit wild and throw a flurry of strikes, and then you lose the position before you know it. But now she's landing some heavy ground and pound, and this could be finished there.
And it could be it. We could have
Heavy
the TKO.
shots.
Cooper survived so far. I almost want to will this young lady to make it to the final bell. It's been amazing, but
She's under
is
the
it
neck,
a little
I think.
too late? She's working to peel off that hand. More like a face crush.
Not pleasant in the slightest.
Not at all, but again, just refusing to give up the fight.
Superb heart showing there. She was in a dangerous position. A few heavy shots landed, and
but Rook
she moved.
now
And
got both hooks in on the back. Maybe going to look to straighten out Charlotte Cooper and land some more ground and pound.
very dominant round 5 here from Lexi.
Yeah,
Said at the start that she's got the gas tank, and she's really shown it in this final round.
Not a lot of time left, but both these young ladies have put in 15 solid minutes of work. And perhaps just pulling ahead towards the end, Lexi Rook. That'll be up for our judges to decide.
It is a unanimous decision to the winner and new GTFP Bantamweight champion, Lexi Rook!